This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, available on DAZN, powered by Wow Hydrate. Mr. Jarrell Miller, a draw there. I've just overheard a bit from your other interview. I suppose it sort of feels a little bit like a defeat, even though a lot of people thought you were victorious in there tonight.
Oh yeah. Man, that's man. I'm just like whatever, man. I mean, this sport of boxing is not easy, man. I've gone through so much, and then there's another bump in the road. You know, when you fight guys in their hometown, but we getting closer. You know, last time we was out before the ex-champion, we lost that fight. Last minute notice, find another ex-champion in his backyard, and I beat him, and they gave it to him. So it's back to the drawing board, man. It's back to work. It's back to work.
Bro, I sat in and listened to the face-off that yourself and Andy did together, and I've seen you over the years, and I've listened to you over the years. I know that you like an opponent that you can get yourself up for. Now, I'm not saying you didn't get yourself up for this opponent, but it felt a little bit too nice. I know you guys are friends. Did that part affect you in the fight, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it definitely did. You know, emotionally, when you have a connection to some fighters you like, you kind of hesitate on pulling the punches on certain shots, and I felt like I did. I felt like I did wake up towards the end a little bit, but it was a little harder to pick it up in the beginning until I got hit. You know, and that's why I say, you know, I don't want to fight any other guys that I have an emotional connection to. I want to fight guys that I generally just don't like. And, you know, I felt like I did enough to win the fight, but, you know, you find somebody hometown, that's how it happens sometimes. So, you know, it's back to work.
Jarrell, can you take positives out of the performance as a whole?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, we went 12 rounds. You know, last time we made it to 10. I let my hands go a lot better. The main thing now is getting back to the drawing board, staying in shape, getting used to this weight again.
You seemed in a lot better shape.
Yeah. Right? Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate you, brother.
Thought you won the fight.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I thought you just took your foot off the gas slightly, but you still won the fight.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I'm back in the gym, man. Yeah. You know, thank you, brother. I appreciate the opportunity.
Keep the fitness up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's just the last few rounds you get a little bit back.
Tired.
It's rightfully so.
Yes,
at
sir.
a hot pace.
Yes, sir.
But through 8 or 9, you were hardly breathing.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
I think that's a pretty fair assessment from Eddie.
Yeah, most definitely. That's part of boxing. You gotta learn how to take criticism to an extent. You know, compared to my last fight to this fight, we'll continue building off of that. And like I said, right now we're just gonna get back to work, get back to the drawing board, keep this weight down, get back to my strength. Like I said, I haven't hit the weights in 3 months. Cut carbs out for 2 months, and I could feel the bringing down the weight. It was made me a little tired. But like I said, man, it's part of the game, man. I'm getting used to this weight again, and we're just gonna stay in the gym. We get back to the gym and get back to work.
His hand definitely was broken.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's difficult, right? Because everyone there. I mean, Andy even got booed by his own home crowd. And look, no disrespect to Andy, but it did feel like you were the victor in there. Do you feel robbed?
Yeah, I definitely feel robbed. You know, I definitely thought I did enough to get the victory. But you know, sometimes when you come from where I come from, and you're very braggadocious and speak out loud, some people got it out for you. You know what I mean? And you got to understand that. That's why I tell you, when I fight, I don't go for the decision. I go for the knockout when I beat the shit out you. And that's one of the main reasons why I have that mentality. But like I said, man, it's boxing. Yes, sir.
One final question.
Yes, sir.
How does your mother look younger than you?
Hey, get a picture of them. Hey, Eddie, take a picture of them. Take a picture together. You know, you know. But I guess my mom don't eat as much meat as I do. I eat a lot of steak. She eat fish. But that's boxing, man. You know, back to work, man. Back to work.
What is next for you? Is there anyone? I mean, you talk about wanting to fight people that you genuinely dislike.
Yeah.
Any names out there that excite you?
I still want the Dubois rematch, but
Okay.
I'm rooting for him against AJ. Still want an
think he
AJ
can do
fight.
it?
I think he can, man. I think this is boxing. Anything can happen. There's a couple other fighters out there. I don't know exactly their name right now. The last guy that beat Frank Sanchez. Forgot his name.
That's going to annoy me.
I forgot his name.
I picked him to win that fight.
Yeah.
Caballero.
You know, me and Caballero could probably fight on Usyk Tyson.
That's a great fight.
So we're gonna see, man. It could be a lot. I don't know. A lot of names we could probably fight. The main thing is stay in the gym, stay busy, and get back to work.
Does a pathway to AJ still excite you?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think that excites the
We
fans
need
too.
fights like that,
We need
right?
fights like that. You know, the villain and the fake superhero. But you know, another day in the books. We just get back in the gym, man. Don't take it as it is.
Message to your fans, what can we expect? Riyadh season again. Turkey seems to really like having you on the card, which is a positive, right? Because that's the home of heavyweights.
You know, Turkey said I definitely got robbed. You know, and I said, man, I did my best. I pushed the pace in his hometown. And let's back to the drawing board, man. You know, I'm gonna talk to him. You know, I'm a free agent now. So, you know.
Yes. Can we touch on that? I know you spoke to my colleague earlier in the week about sort of your relationship with Dimitri Salita. Are you happy to be in a position where you can now explore other options? You don't feel like you're being held as such?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I had a co-promotion agreement with Cedar Promotions, and he just didn't do the right thing by me. You know, he cares about himself and doesn't care about my health and my family. And I'm just thank God that our contract and our agreement is finally over, and I can do whatever I want, with whoever I want, wherever I want. And looking to exercise my options.
You and Eddie Hearn again?
You never know, man. You never know. But you know, I could talk directly to the source. I go right to Turkey now. You know what I mean? So
be a Riyadh season ambassador.
Yeah, man. I could be at Riyadh. I would love to be a Riyadh season ambassador. Possibly do my next training camp in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, cool.
You know, it's a rough road, but I'm still alive. I still have my health. Man, God is good, man. God is good.
Finally, for me, you spoke about overcoming adversity, being from the trenches, whatnot.
Yeah.
Also, adversity that you've suffered in professional sport.
Yeah.
Do you think that's made you the man you are now?
Most definitely. The thing about boxing is that, you know, I never had no superstar manager, didn't have no superstar promoter. I had to really learn my way and trial and tribulations, you know. Even with my failed tests, it was something so minute that if I had known beforehand, it would never have happened, you know. But when you have promoters that don't give a shit other than the money, hurry push you in the fight, you know, when I'm telling them I have an injury, how do we go about finding the right doctor? I got to go on my own, figure shit on my own, you know what I mean? But that's the problem with journalism and boxing. A lot of boxing news outlets are paid by promoters and managers, you know, so they're not doing the due diligence they're supposed to identify the problems in these stories. They just jump on the next bandwagon, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm a victim of it. But like I said, people talk shit about me when I was a kid. I was a fat, so I was this, I was that. I don't give a shit, man. I'm just always going to be me. Like Tupac says, you know, I don't want to be a role model. I want to be a real model. That's what you get with me. I'm just real. You know what I mean?
Be yourself, authentic.
Just be my authentic self.
Unapologetically
authentic, big baby myself.
Jarrell Miller, thank you very much for your time.
So
I
much,
appreciate you.
What up, DAZN?